So we live over here also on YouTube. I keep repeating it. Everyone that taps into me over here, I want you to most definitely go and subscribe to the YouTube channel because it's all about United We Fly. It's not about me. It's about us. And we need to be seen. We need to be heard. We need to quit being so silent. Oh, move in silence. No, man, we about to be just as loud as we was when we was on the block selling that crap. When we was in the hoods banging that set, we was loud about it. When we went to the club, when we did this, when we did that. It seems like as we get older and we understand loving life and preserving life and motivating life, we want to get quiet. We want to stay out the way. No, I'm not going to be out the way. I'm right here because I know God got me. God has given each and every one of y'all a purpose. He has made you in his unique like being. And you don't want to flex that? Flex. That's the biggest flex. That's the biggest flex when you rocking out in your God mode and your God strength and you in goddess mode and all that. When you can go outside and you ain't got to have no draws going up your back end to feel loved, to feel respected. You can dress provocative, nothing wrong with that. You dress very tasteful. That's flex mode. That you should be thankful that you ain't fell prey to the lies and everything that's being told to us as a people. Be thankful for that. Quit envying. I feel like there's a lot of goddesses out here that are envying the love and the praise that these hoes and these harlots and these tricks are getting. Stop feeling that way. The Most High is still giving you, showing you favor and being there with you. We need to quit basing how we feel our life is going on how other people are treating us. And in the midst of all this, the Most High is still giving you a day. Another day to breathe, another day to hug your man, hug your kids, hug your loved ones, all those different things. Go, you should be so thankful for life that you go hug a stranger. Believe me, they need some love too. Go hug a homeless person. That's the type of love level you should be on. Go give out some love. All this crying and everything over Valentine's Day and I don't have a Valentine and this. You don't have you. You don't have you. That's why you single. You should be thankful. Once again, that you are single because you have time to work on you. We as a people do not like healing. We do not like healing all the way up. You just got out of a relationship. It's been a couple of months and you just already feel like you can jump into another relationship. You got to love yourself first. And I understand, I give everybody a pass. This is not something that we talk about. This is not something that we motivate and inspire one another. Your pastor not even telling you to love yourself. All these people that's in the limelight that should be using their platform, their power, and their money to give to us the greatness of the blessings of God, they are not. Oh, come on, Zach. You better be glad my moderator ain't in here. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. You better be thankful you still here. Y'all better stop putting all y'all trust in everything you hear that man's gonna do. Let me say that. Everything y'all hear that man's gonna do. It says it in the Bible, and you sure already know as a God and a goddess, you should fear no man. God got you. The positions that most of us are in, God did not put us in that position. You put yourself in that trauma relationship. You put that yourself being caught up in what man was saying. We want to move accordingly to what man is saying. No, we move how gods and goddesses move. That should be it. I got a cure to everything that everybody's going through. And the cure is me asking you to ask yourself this question. And don't get mad at me. I'm just asking, are you moving in God's way? Are you moving in a goddess way? Are you caught up in man-made and now you want God to help you? Huh? Now you thankful that God is there. Now you thankful that God is there. I came in at the right time. It's definitely my choice and my fault. Hey, sing Marcus. I salute you, God. I salute you. The biggest battle you're going to have in your life is being you, what God made you, and holding yourself accountable. So many people don't want to hold themselves accountable. I am honest. When I was younger and I was running the streets, I couldn't be complaining about how the women was treating me and not being loyal. I wasn't being loyal to myself. If you understand the universe, you attract what you are. So many of us, like I said, you don't want to heal all the way. You don't want to heal all the way. So guess what? You still gotta, you wondering why you keep attracting hoes and that to the goddesses. When I say hoes and stuff like that, I'm not just talking about women. I'm talking about these suckers out here in skinny jeans with their booty hanging out too. I'm talking about the brothers too. One thing you will see about my platform is I do not do no tit for tat. They hoes and harlots too. They got just as much weave as you do. They trying to get a BBL like you do. And I'm thankful that I didn't allow myself to get so indoctrinated. I'm thankful that I didn't just want to be so educated that I was no earthly good. All these different things that you look at situations to where you didn't make it in this lane. That may have been more of a blessing than not. But the way that we're trained to think, you would not see it that way. Self-accountability is the first thing that needs to be thought about and talked about to self. We are so taught to just hop on the phone and call somebody else that you know is going to agree with your bullshit. It's going to agree with your bullshit. Why do you think these mega churches is so full? Because it's a whole bunch of sheep that go where sheep go. So don't you feel bad that you ain't caught up in the sheep run on Sunday. You ain't caught up in the holiday run. Like I posted on my page, I'm thankful to have the knowledge and understand that Valentine's Day is that's not the holiday. The day after Valentine's Day is the holiday because turtles, all that different expensive chocolate, the doves and all that, it'd be half a half off. That's a holiday for me. It should be a holiday for you also. Everything that is man-made, you should feel blessed that it has dawned on you that I'm going to hold myself accountable for being so caught up in man-made that I was losing my God mode. Step into God mode, not a Slim Jim. So many of y'all were single, you this, you that, and you all online and you just so miserable. You so miserable. That's not of a God. That's not of a goddess. That's not how you act. The fact that we wasn't taught to love ourselves don't mean become a hoe. I seen somebody post that on there. We was never taught to love ourselves, and then we get called hoes. If you out here half naked every freaking where, that's hoe shit. Period. There is no in between. One thing about me, I don't do no in between time. If you out here tricking and selling substances that's tearing down the communities and the neighborhoods that we have, that's whole shit. That is not of a god or a goddess. You're not a boss. You're not the biggest boss. And yeah, I say it. I'm talking to the Rick Rosses, to all these people that got all these worldly riches, but you ain't got nothing in your God bank account. How abundant is your God bank account? Ask yourself that. How abundant is your love bank account? While everybody out here crashing out and not being thankful to who gives them life. Because if you didn't have life, you wouldn't have no bank account. You wouldn't be nothing. So you must be thankful for all that you are. But do you know what you are? You probably don't. Because you spend all your time up in the club. You spend all your time at the barbershop listening to these fools. You spend all your time scrolling online listening to these other fools. All these fools that are clout chasing. All these fools that want to be saluted by man. All the ones that want Grammy Awards and all these different accolades from man. I don't need nothing from man. God gave me the breath of life. That's the biggest award I ever should want. But we are not educated. For all y'all that love your education, I understand the good sides of education, but I understand that it needs to be tweaked to be for the people. It needs to give us the greatness of what we are. Really give us the history of where we come from. And it doesn't matter what race you are. I'm not denying anything that was done to us as melanated people, but it is 2025. We have to think about the young life because we are thankful that we were blessed with kids, right? You shouldn't be that mad at your baby daddy or your baby mama or whatever's going on in your life that you're not thankful that you were blessed to bear a child or have a child. Look at what they looking up to. A whole bunch of ungrateful hoes, whores, tricks, and money chasers. That's what mama and daddy and uncle is choosing to be. And why? Because you are not thankful that you were blessed with life. You are not thankful that you are blessed to be made in God's unique like being. You were not made in a hoe's unique like being. Like I said the other day on my show, everybody in America deserves an award, whatever award you get for being the #1 actor, because that's all that has been going on in our life. You've been taught to be an actor. You've been taught to act as less of what you are. And then you get caught up with it all. I'm getting paid for fans only. I'm getting paid for hoeing. I'm getting paid for tricking. I'm getting paid for sliding. I'm getting paid for being caught up in this worldly crap. But who gives you the breath of life? Why would you waste your time? We had a show, Time Tuesday. Why are you wasting your God-given time? Why are you wasting your God-given time trying to be successful in the man's world? Hello? Hello? Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking. Why have you did all this tricking and dogging on the women and the women that done dogged on the man? Then that man-made holiday comes around and all of a sudden you want a big old teddy bear. You want some love. Now you want some love. Oh, now you want some love. Now you want to be blessed. Now you all over your Facebook or whatever page looking all sad, trying to find an excuse. Hold yourself accountable. You put yourself in that situation. You goddesses are way too beautiful, and you don't have to have 80,000 pounds of butt either. If you a skinny mini or whatever you are, you goddesses are way too beautiful. I'm 100% Scorpio and 100% manly man. I am an alpha male. Y'all goddesses is too beautiful to be out here talking about you ain't got no man. You can't find a man. You brothers out here, y'all my dogs, y'all handsome, y'all warriors, y'all were made in God's unique like being. You got too much going on for you, brother, for the fact that you are being blessed with life. I'm not talking about your Hellcat. I'm not talking about the Louis Vuitton that you wear. I'm talking about what God made you and what I know as your brother. He didn't make no mistakes with you. You got way too much going on with you just being blessed with the breath of life for you to be saying there ain't no good woman out here. You just don't have any good thoughts towards yourself. You have low self-esteem. You have a self-esteem problem. You think you are less of. You don't even see when the women do be looking at you. You don't even get that spidey sense to turn around and catch her and then holler at her and get that number and y'all go out on a date and y'all make it all greatness. You don't see that greatness within yourself. It's so much loneliness and sadness out there because for one, we haven't learned to love life and understand that you should not be so selfish that you're loving your own life. You should love all that the life giver and everything that the life giver has given this breath to. Because for y'all that don't understand, the definition of life is a session of breaths. It has nothing to do with your bills and your issues and your man-made problems. So if you right now are breathing without help, an oxygen tank or anything like that, you are having a great life. Y'all stop capping on life. Y'all understand what that means, how y'all be capping and throwing shade on your friends and your family. You should not be throwing shade on life because you are breathing and life is a session of breaths. I urge each and every one of y'all to go tap in and get into some etymology. Where you're at in your life, I can tell you right now, you need to sit back and hold yourself accountable for wanting to be involved in that, not wanting to be thankful for what the Most High made you, which is nothing less than a god or a goddess. And for y'all that don't want to understand, if I read in a book that I was made in a giraffe's unique like being, I don't look like an elephant. I look like a giraffe because I am a giraffe. I put it on my page the other day. Can you imagine being born a bird and never taught, motivated, or inspired to spread your wings and fly? You've been walking around all your life. You walking around all your life and you could have been flying. We are gods and goddesses. We can spell things into existence. We can manifest things into existence. We ain't got to hoe out or trick out, and we can get in the boom boom room and work it in. That's how greatness that we were made. Be thankful that that knowledge is there for you. Be thankful. I need you to be thankful because it's etched in you. I need you to understand. I know it's not going to be easy for you to have thanks for all these things you never thought existed, for all the way that you should feel about yourself that your mama, your daddy couldn't nobody tell you, because y'all act like we just been programmed in this generation. No, we've been programmed a long time. The ones that had a great guardian or somebody in their life that told them at a young age to love yourself, you should be thankful for that person right now. Get on the phone and call them. Call your mama, call your daddy, call everybody that does have love for you, instead of dwelling on where you think love should come from. Like I said, for y'all that are single right now, the dating weather out there right now, this ain't the time to be trying to fall in love with none of these fools out here, because they crashing out. They basing relationships on lust, not love. Finances, not love, not compassion, not romance, not none of that. A lot of y'all want to get played with. Stop that. You don't want nobody that really don't care about you just because of a day, want to light some candles and throw some roses and then go blow your back out. You're going to feel bad. You need to understand and get the knowledge that you can obtain, understanding energy exchange, all these different things. It's so much more for us to be thankful for than to sit and be soaked in sulking and this and that and that and that. Be thankful. If you are going through it right now and you have a problem and like, well, what is he talking about? There's so many things I can be thankful for. Do you know how many different parts you have of the human body that you should be thankful for because it is operating properly right now? Your fingertips, them same fingertips, y'all ain't even thankful enough to double tap that screen. Only got 276 likes. Man, double tap that screen. Show some love. Show some love. When you get out in the public, open the door for somebody, use your blinker, have respect. The same way that you want to be treated, it shouldn't be so hard for you to treat other people that way. But you caught up in the human way of living. I can't open the door for her. She ain't got no big booty. I ain't turned on by that. She can open the door by herself. She can pump her own gas. I don't have to be respectful to him. This is the women. He don't look like he got enough money to afford me. That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit right there. And y'all think it ain't the Most High and put somebody down here with the purpose to check you on that shit. And guess who that is? Me, Moonrock Focus. I'm going to call you out on it. Y'all be so appraising of all these rappers and all these people that got all this major money. Y'all be all on their page, a million deep, double tapping the screen, giving them all your money like you give pastor your money. And these motherfuckers ain't doing nothing that God told them to do. They using their God-given gift to slang wealth and sin, and you up here praising them. And then you wondering why your life all fucked up. And you wondering why every woman that come around you is toxic, just like you see on Housewives of California, from California to New York, because you carrying around that residue. And then you jump in bed to bed, relationship to relationship. You carrying around the residue of all of them energy exchanges. And now it's about to be Valentine's Day, and now you want a teddy bear. Now you want a teddy bear. And to you brothers, you done did all this tricking, popping out at the strip club. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Then Valentine's Day, a day that's supposed to be about love. We know what it means. I understand spiritual people. Don't get me wrong. I know what I'm talking about. But I'm going in the way that the masses see it. Valentine's Day being a day of love, and all the hoes and the tricks want love. But I thought you was the man. I thought you was going to be super hoe your whole entire life. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. Oh, I don't need no woman. I got money. I got money. Oh, boy, you missing that love, ain't you? You missing that love. Can't nothing replace love, big dog. I don't care how many cars you got. I don't care how much gold you got on your neck. I don't care how many diamonds you got. You ain't got no love. You ain't got nothing. And if you don't have favor in God's eyes, what happens then? You float on, float on. A lot of y'all is unaliving yourself. You unaliving yourself by the way that you acted. You giving the Most High a reason to go ahead and float you on, because you don't want to give thanks. You don't want to have gratitude. You don't want to love your brothers and your sisters. You want to find all these man-made excuses. Everything that's on this earth is of what man made. Even the Bible and your holy book tell you this is a devil's play shop. Most High didn't tell you it was going to be easy down here. He didn't lie to you. But you go sit up and let pastor lie to you. It's some of y'all up in the show right now that's ready to go to church. You ain't got a man because you made pastor your man. You got more respect for this fool up on the stage lying than you, taking all your money. And the church is the 501c3 with your smart dummy ass. And I'm saying it like I'm saying it, and I'm saying it, and I'm saying it, and I'm proud. You ain't gotta like me, but you gonna love me if you love life. Because I've been blessed with life. I know my gift. I know my purpose. And I'm a rock out in my purpose. Are you doing the same? Or are you just going to blend in with all these other sheeple out here and be a hater? Oh, you woo, 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 woo. But I'm not worried about nothing you talking about. I have no fear of no man. I don't know what you talking about. I was raised on 51st and Swope Parkway in Kansas City, Missouri. I want all the smoke because I'm rocking in the God mode now. I'm in God mode now. I remember when I wanted all the smoke, when I was standing on the block, when I was doing this and I was doing that. It ain't no way I'm not going to give this God mode that same pressure that I applied then, and more and more. When I step outside my house, I got this same smile on my face. It doesn't matter if my sciatica is kicked in and my body is hurting. Every God and goddess out here deserve that respect, that love, and a smile. That's why I put my blinker on, and it's natural. Y'all don't even love naturally. Y'all love and y'all give when men may tell you to, just like you only want to help the homeless one day out the year. Well, maybe more than one day, because y'all help them on Thanksgiving. Y'all give them a turkey like they got a stove to cook it. But anyway, we're not going to go there. And then when we have a Super Bowl or some big major thing in the city, y'all help move the homeless all out of where that Super Bowl or that sports event is at. And ain't none of y'all talking about that. I get it. We can have big conversations. There go my phone ringing. Get up out of here. Sorry about that, TikTok. We sit up here and we be so happy our team made it, but it's entertainment. Let's not get away from life. There's a lot of people whose life is going through a lot right now. The homeless, the less fortunate. Ain't nobody talking about that. You don't see nobody on their live other than me talking about how we just praise and be so happy to see our team go to the Super Bowl, but our heart never goes out to the ones that are having a fucked up life that got to get moved into a warehouse out the ghetto. They gonna clean it up. Look how quick they clean up all the confetti in all these cities where they do all the celebrating, but they can't clean up the ghetto. Your favorite rapper ain't trying to clean up the ghetto, but you thankful he about to drop another album. You thankful she about to shake her sorry stanky ass all over online again. Come on with it. Yeah, I'm gonna come with it. All y'all over here on TikTok, y'all make sure y'all go hit that link in my bio and get over here on my YouTube page so I can interview you. All the ones that feel like me, I am thankful to let you know that you are not alone. You are not crazy, but you are different. They are not like us. And do another tour. Say that, the great motivator. It don't matter. And speaking on that, it don't make no plumb ass sense to me. Well, let a well fucker flee when I think about an artist that uses a sad hood story to get all of our support. And then once we support them and they get the bag, they charging us $30,000 to do a walkthrough. $1,000 to go see them perform. They don't, all the rappers out here, hoods look the same. where they used to sell their little product and all that looked the same, but they got 5 Cullens, 8 Hellcats, 6 demons, all these chains on their neck, yeah, and they not doing nothing. But we so thankful for them, right? We thankful for them, right? Look at all your motivational speakers that are with that program mentality. Look at all these judges that unlocked up so many of our brothers and sisters talking about you here because you're not educated. The education y'all give us is not no education. You didn't teach me about no hieroglyphics. You didn't teach me about my ancestors. You didn't even love me enough to get me to invest in my God-given gift. They give everybody a old voluntary slave ship riding list. You can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be this, because that's what it is. That's why when you tap into my show, can't nobody say not me, because we all have been programmed to some extent. It's just a lot of us that have gotten comfortable with the convenience that the masses are giving you fake love for it and respect for it, and you feel great. It makes the human flesh feel good, but it wasn't making my God mode feel good when I used to perform as an artist and I would hop on stage and get all that fake love. Don't none of them even know me. How you going that hard for me? Come on, make it make sense. Make it make sense. We the people have the power. We the people are the greatness. Who tells you that? Your pastor don't. Your pastor don't. Your pastor not going to tell you he don't need your money. He just going to take your money and you just going to keep giving it to him. You going to be thankful for pastor guiding you down the wrong road. You going to love pastor so much, you going to lose your husband and you going to bring your kids. Your daughter gonna end up losing her husband. Look at how many single women are in the church, but God, Jesus got you though. Whatever church you going to, how y'all so single and y'all in the church? With etymology, I'm like, when I speak in God mode, there's a big separation from me being in the lower, being in the flesh, me being in the human mode. There ain't nothing like it at all. Have you noticed when you think about etymology, if you understand what I'm talking about, if it's going over your head, go read another book and read a book called Etymology with your smart, educated ass, and you will understand what I'm talking about. But I ain't got no time for no in-between time for you and nobody else. How you can be holy in the street and holy in the church? That ain't how my Most High work. When you begin to glow and you understand loving life and giving the Most High your everything, you look different than a hoe. You don't dress like a hoe. You don't get out here and blend in with the tricks and these sorry old brothers out here that talk about they struggle just to go put chains on their neck and have their booty hanging out the back and running in and out of jail. All this different kind of stuff they be doing is a separation. So ask yourself, why is it just as many single women in the church as it is outside of the church? Because it's holy on the street and holy in that building, because that ain't got nothing to do with God. All these mega churches and super churches, this is all man-made. There are over 4,000 religions out here, and we ain't got nan church that you can show me. Don't you get in my comments talking about not my church that is giving you even 10% of your holy book. Because y'all don't even follow the 10 commandments. Ain't that about 10% of your religion? Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not kill. Y'all don't know none of that, do y'all? See, I was raised in church. I was raised in that programming. So I understand it real good. I understand it real great. I understand that I need to be thankful for all that I've gone through, because that was the Most High showing me and exposing, hey, you are way greater than this. Moon Rock, I did not give you your gift of gab. I did not give you that stronger dubla obligata for you to be rapping for bitches. And I'm talking about men and women, because they be hoeing at the concert too. Just a bunch of sellouts. Be thankful. You shouldn't even be caught up right now and thinking about what you not going to get for Valentine's Day. Did you get blessed with the breath of life today? Are you breathing? Are you going to take the time to hold yourself accountable that you have not been being what you were made to be? That you've been trying to win an acting award? That you are a goddess, but you want to act like a hoe? You want to act like it is. You want to act like it that. You a god. You are a warrior, but you want to act like a gangster. You want to act like a thug. And then when something detrimental happens in your life, all of a sudden you want to go, now you on God mode. You get in a car accident, now you on God mode. Somebody pew, 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 pew you up. Now I need God in my life. I need God. I'm here because I want to make sure you don't have to go through any of that in order to realize and be oh so thankful and have oh so much gratitude for being made in God's unique light being. I do not care what your grandma told you. It is not blasphemous for you to call yourself a god and a goddess, and in the same book they read, it says it. And for all the smart dummies, y'all know I explained it to you. If you were made in a giraffe's unique light being, you are not an elephant. And once again, I ask you, can you imagine being born a bird but never being taught to fly? No one ever telling you you had wings. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, all these people that y'all in love with by default. You really don't know who your mama and daddy is. Somebody told you that was your mama and your daddy. That's how deep I jumped down the rabbit hole, so I can burst up out that rabbit hole with my wings spread, because I know I'm a bird. I know I can fly. I know I am greatness. I know I am way better than anything of this world could to make me. Anything. But we see there's been a lot of exposing going on this year. A lot of exposing from last year on into this year. Cat Williams said it'll be a lot of exposing going on. Each and one of my TikTok family, if y'all just tapping in, I need y'all to rock it on out for me. I need you to go to my bio and hit the link in my bio and get on over here and subscribe to this YouTube, because I need you on my show. Each and every one of y'all are greatness. I need to hear your story. The young life need to hear your story. We need to quit allowing these fools of this world to control the algorithm. We need to stop supporting and pushing them viral, all of that. That's what this platform is all about. I'm a truth speaker. I'm not no shit starter. If anything I done said done ruffled your feathers, all I got to tell you is a hit dog, a holler, and get it together. Get it together. You get it together. Because I'm rocking out in my gift, because it ain't too many brothers that understand they warrior mode. I'm not scared of none of you fools out here. I don't care how much pew, 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 pew you doing. I own pew, pew, pew too. So what are you talking about? What is y'all scared of? What is the problem? Do you truly believe that God got you? Do you truly believe that everything comes from God? Do you truly believe that you can be blessed? It's time for us to be thankful that we can give miracle level love and it be our natural. It's time for us to be thankful and understand that we are not black, we are melanated. Have you looked up the word melanation? Go look up black and look up melanation, and you ask me what you choosing to be. Hold yourself accountable for wanting to be so black. You are melanated. It is powerful. The last time I looked at melanation, it was like $400 and something a gram. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So be thankful that all these fools all online and all on the news everywhere is exposing that they want to stay black. They don't want to be melanated. They don't want to be in God mode. Be thankful that all these hoes is exposing that they really need some love on top of getting banged out 100 men deep type crap. They're exposing it. All these people that have made it look great to you, the life that they live in, living less of what we were made to be, they are exposing it all for Valentine's Day. Be thankful for that. So now you know that you feeling crazy and feeling like this is more important. It is more important than the things of this world. It is. You get yourself to the point to where you stop being blinded to the truth and the blessings being put right in your face. And I urge all you ones out here that's single, stop thinking that it's time for you to be in a relationship. Stop being so horny. We grown. I'm going to speak grown talk. Y'all don't replace love with lust. Everything of the flesh is the weakness. That the flesh is lustful. The God mode, the heart, the energy, that's love. That's romance. That's that passion you're talking about. You're not about to get that with that fool that just want to come around because you got 80,000 pounds of backside, or the fact that he know he gonna be able to get it in on you. He not trying to manifest nothing through that energy transfer, because that's what that is. But where do you go? Where do you go and hear that? Where are the resources? Where are the brothers and sisters that swear they've been through this and they've been through that? They're not speaking. They not standing up. Be happy that social media is putting them all out there to be what they are, which is nothing that you should be looking up to, which is nothing that you should be giving your hard-earned money to. And I'm talking about from pastor all the way to whoever it is, all of them. And if any of y'all got a problem with me talking about your pastor with your single ass, because I know you single, if you one of them people that's going to get in my inbox, it always be the single miserable woman with no man that get to talking about pastor, man. Your pastor. That's what I said. Tell your pastor come have a conversation with a God and see what he gonna talk about then. Because he ain't about to bamboozle me. He ain't about to lie to me. Ain't gonna be none of that around here. Come on now. Man, I love the name The Great Motivator. I know you operating in greatness, because I need us to understand with us all being programmed, how can we fix a problem with the same program mindset? You can't fix a problem with the same program mindset. That's why we got Republican and Democrat. All these separations. Everything is separating. Like I said, over 4,000 religions out here, and ain't nobody doing 10% of what the religion. No commandments, no laws, no nothing. It ain't no love. It ain't no nothing. We got, and I'm going to say it, get mad at me, get mad. I don't give a damn at this point. I just want, and I'm talking to my religious people. How do we have LGBTQ pastors at church like the Bible don't say what the Bible say? Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking. How can you go to that church and the Bible speaks totally against that? You see how you listening to these liars? I'm not knocking you for how you get down in your bedroom. That's between you and your God. The question I ask is, how do we got Pentecostal churches? All religions stem from Pentecost. If you did not know, go read a book with your spark dummy ass. Quit following these fools. How do we have LGBTQ churches and pastors and the Bible speaks totally against it? Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking. All these different kind of things that get to ruffling y'all feathers. How can you be thankful for being blessed with life and telling the Most High that you are thankful that you are a woman and all these different things, and you don't have no love for the greatness of a man that was made for you, and the woman was made for a man? I'm just asking. Don't get mad at me. A warrior is nothing without his divine goddess beside him. A warrior is nothing at all. Hold on just a second. I need to get me a Kleenex. Y'all give me a second. I'll be right back. Got to get me a Kleenex real quick. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, somebody talking. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for giving me that moment. I wanted to blow my nose. I wasn't going to sit on the show and let my nose run, because I know y'all don't love me enough to tell me about it. Y'all let my whole nose, snot coming all down my nose, and you wouldn't say nothing. Just like we up to 2.9 likes up in here. I want y'all to hit that like button if you thankful for life. I want you to show me some love. Do you love yourself enough? I know you would, Renika Rain. I know you would. Do you love yourself enough that your cup overrunneth with love? Are you thankful that the Most High has blessed you with the days and the time to understand love and life and everything that the Most High gives? That's what I'm talking about. That should be natural right there. No one should have to ask for love. Like I said, no one should have to ask for you to use your blinker and be respectful. The black melanated women out here, the melanated women, because I'm so tired of using black, but that's what y'all understand. The black women out here shouldn't have to ask to be respected and be loved. They shouldn't have to be out here going to get BBLs. Hold yourself accountable. The brothers shouldn't have to go out here and get weave dreads on their head because all of a sudden all the women want a dread head. You ain't never had a bald-headed Scorpio 49 looking 35. What you talking about? I'm not conceited. I'm a God. I look in the mirror and I see greatness. You shouldn't have to wake up every single morning and put a pound of makeup on and giraffe size eyelashes on for you should feel like you respected and you loved. It all start with you, but everybody needs to hold themselves accountable with not being thankful for what the Most High made them, what God made them. It don't matter what religion you serve or whatever you do. You should be thankful to have enough common sense that you shouldn't be caught up in something that's been made and tainted, that you would separate yourself from your brother or your sister. Hello. So many of y'all act like you feeling unalive, down and depressed because you ain't gonna get no Walmart teddy bear, or some man didn't spend this much money to take you out to eat today. Man, I want a woman I can take out every single day. We don't have to go nowhere. We can get some ice cream cones and go get on the swings. We can climb up on the roof and gaze at the stars. That's the type of love you should want. Look at the level of love that the Most High gives you every day that he wakes you up. How would you want less of that? Why you want this human thing? Why you want this human love? That's all you want, goddesses? That's all you want? Well, don't even be a goddess. Just be a lady. Just be all human. Don't even be a goddess. And you go do all that of the Lord. You should want that love that make you feel like a goddess, that registers that you a goddess, that gets you to the point that you understand you are a goddess. You understand you are a God. That's the level it should be on. Come on now. We done been through too much. Being born and raised in Kansas City, Missouri, I went through so much. Being caught up in this violent, old, cold ass world. And what did I do? I wanted to blend in and fight as a human. Nah, that ain't how you win. That ain't how you win. That ain't how you win. You win when you really believe that God got you. You win when you understand that you were made in God's unique like being. So you's a God. You got some godly ways. You got some God power. You got some God is on everything. That's how you rock it out. That's the energy that I carry. What are you talking about? I don't want your woman. I'm just going to compliment a goddess. You just think she want me because the way she reacted by getting a compliment from a God and me being thankful that she has life. So you mad about it. So many of my so-called friends' houses I would go over and it was like I couldn't even talk to sis. If you married to her, y'all doing it and all that stuff, she becomes sis to me. That's how I was raised. When did we forget that? Look at all this misery y'all online. Y'all see on housewives and all this stuff arguing over each other's man and woman, having no respect. That's not having no thankfulness for having another part of you that you refuse to want knowledge on. The fact that you are a God and a goddess. You still want to stay caught up in this old human world, this man-made world that was told to you was oh so cold. So many of y'all want to use your God-given talent, like I said, to slang wealth and sin. And didn't it tell you when Lucifer, all y'all that's in the Bible, when Lucifer was cast from heaven, he was over music? Look where Mr. Baby Oil is at, and you want your child to be in that industry? Look at how many artists are coming clean with what goes on for you to be on a certain level. And y'all up here supporting y'all child to do that. You're not supporting your young life to be what God made them to be and using a God-given gift in a godly way. And I'm not saying you got to get out here and sing no church music. Right about now, we need to close down over half of the churches because they ain't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing but draining the hood dry. There's even a passage in the Bible that talks about Jesus coming down and knocking over all the gambling tables in the church and all them different kind of things. Ain't none of you brothers out here stepping on each other got the balls to go walk up in church on Sunday and tell pastor game over. You either gonna use this church to give to the community or you will not exist. Ain't none of you so-called steppers. Y'all ain't doing none of that. Y'all can't even hit your man. Shalom, do a music video after and I wish you love to hear your thoughts. Hey, most definitely, Jay Grant. Most definitely, family. What I need you to do is a link in my bio. That's the direct link to my YouTube. You go ahead and subscribe, drop that video over there. I would love to have you on the show, my brother. You come on over the show, help us grow this channel to be about us and our greatness, but I will most definitely give you my thoughts on that, man. It'll be an honor, and it's an honor that you did do that, bro, that you did do that. It's so much out here to be thankful for. It's so many brothers and sisters out here to be thankful for. I'm so tired of hearing this. I can't have no friends. I ain't got no family. That's your fault. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable because you don't let your mind be trained into the way of the world. Everybody ain't trying to backdoor you. You shouldn't even be around people that's close enough to backdoor you. It's your constitutional right to carry. I don't even know how half of y'all get caught slipping like y'all do. I'm thankful to have the constitutional right to have Call of Duty in my pocket or on my hip. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I want a lot of y'all to go listen to Free Soul, how he speaks about in the flesh, we're going to protect, but in the spirit also. It's time that you are thankful that the Most High has blessed you to obtain the knowledge of how to navigate in the flesh and in the spirit. But you got to understand this flesh should not control you. Y'all out here lusting, y'all not loving. It's so many different levels and different things that I can speak about. Y'all know I like to go for an hour because I know the attention span. We've all been programmed to have a very, very short attention span when it's about being given greatness, when it's about being given truth. So many of you hit dogs get the hollering when it's about truth, when somebody's loving on you. You don't want that. I like me a dude that do me kind of wrong. You hear the women talking about that. You hear about the men talking about, I like me a girl that's kind of rough. Woo, 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 woo. Nah, you want an oracle. That goddess is an oracle. Yeah, they can fight too, but you want a man that's not a gangster or a thug. He is a warrior. You want somebody that is operating in their God-given gifts and they representing what God made them. Everybody out here want an actor. I don't want an actor. I want that raw Peruvian flake. Remember when we wanted that pure, that 100% pure? I want that pure. I want that person that them taking the time to understand my God-given gifts and what my calling is. Some of y'all won't even hear the call when God calls. You don't hear it because you're too busy shaking your ass. You won't hear it because you're too busy out there stepping because you need some human clout. You need some human praise. It's a lot of brothers out here, and I would urge you to stop thinking that you less of a man because you ain't got no bodies. I don't have to be out here telling nobody I got bodies for you to respect me, run up on me. You may be the first. And I know some of y'all think I'm oh so crazy, but I'm oh so not. I'm oh so not. I'm also something that you ain't never seen because I never seen it until I had to hold myself accountable and accept it for myself that I was caught up in man-made, not what God made me be. And I'm thankful that on the walk that I'm on right now, in the midst of having the sciatica and some days having problems getting out the bed, I'm teeter-tottering on having a back operation and all these different kind of things. But my God mode ain't got no back problems. The God in me ain't got none of these human fleshly problems. I got to hold myself accountable for ignoring pains in my body, chasing the bag, trying to be more human, trying to satisfy a woman by having a certain amount of money, trying to earn respect from my brothers and my sisters by having a certain amount of money that my body's all beat up. I got to hold myself accountable for that. So I want you brothers to think about that. I want you sisters to think about that when we talking about body counts. Body counts. Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking, and you heard it here first. I don't need no man to salute me, but you heard that here first. Don't get mad. I'm just asking. Talk to yourself. Take time with yourself. Quit thinking you got to have this and you got to have that and all these people around you. It says whether one or two are gathered, God is in this mix. Oh, appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, my sister. No, that's my brother. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. I'm most definitely, I'm going to follow you, brother. I'm going to follow you. Thank you so much. Each and everybody that's tapped in, I want you to go to the link in my bio. Please go to the link in my bio and add me on YouTube. It is not about me. It is about us. Each and every one of you that tap in over here on TikTok and you are transparent within the comments, you are greatness and you are worth being heard. That's what this United We Fly platform is all about. I'm not going to reach out for these old man-made stars. I want to get my brothers and sisters that understand that God made you greatness. You're not less than greatness. You are greatness, 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 greatness. I want all of these goddesses out here that been body shamed because they didn't go get a BBL. I need you to understand you are greatness, and I need you on my show. I want to interview you, goddess. It will be an honor. It will be an honor. And all you brothers that didn't sell out and have to go get you some dreads and follow the fads and wearing skinny jeans with your whole butt hanging out and sliding on your family members. I need you to come on my show because you are worthy of that. You are rocking it out in God mode. And why do I need you on my show? Because it's time that we shook up this negativity algorithm with the positive, with the truth, with the real. It's time that we went hand in hand with Kendrick to drop a song saying they are not like us. Hold yourself accountable for accepting that you were like them and you're not. It's time that you be the greatness that you are, goddess. It don't matter if you got booty or not. If it's flat, it don't matter. You beautiful head to toe. It's time for you to love you head to toe. And to my brothers, it does not matter if you don't have a Hellcat. Be thankful that you got a car. Be thankful that you are blessed to have life. That's the biggest thanks that any of us should be given every single day. And you can tell. I told y'all, I was like, what am I going to talk about? And it was like, I started looking down the timelines. I am so thankful for this holiday, Valentine's Day. Why? Because it is exposing that these hoes is telling y'all the truth. They wanted love. They out here getting their back banged out. They out here sliding down a stripper pole, making it look like hoeing is the life to live. They got all the riches. They got all this, but they missing love. You should be able to see that just like I see it. And just like these brothers that's out here doing all the sliding and riding, they need love. They want a teddy bear too. They want a hug too. All these old haters that gonna sit up here and we gonna waste another 6 months talking about a halftime show and the message went over everybody's head. And I really don't give two flying fucks about your opinion. I'm a truth speaker, not a shit starter. I'm not giving nobody no pass for their opinion no more. Your opinion was put in you by the programming of television and education and religion, a whole bunch of man-made shit. We are not going to foundate how we move as a people any longer on man-made shit. And your opinion is man-made shit. Because God mode and goddess mode, God moves within the truth. I'm not doing none of that. I'm so thankful for social media. So all these haters out here and all these people that really don't have love for me, you see they half your family, if you a content creator, half of what you look at as family and love, they don't support you. You should be thankful that we have this social media so we can see that. Sorry about that. TikTok had a phone call. We should be thankful so you can see that. Quit trying to love that and it don't love you. Stop trying to love that and it don't love you. Stop trying to be what that man wants and he don't even know what he is. Stop trying to be with a brother just for his money. Stop trying to be with a sister just because of the way her body is shaped. Like that woman don't know how to satisfy you. That goddess know how to take care of you. That God know how to take care of you. Quit falling in love with a thug. Fall in love with a warrior. Quit falling in love with these beta men, these old skinny jean wearing suckers. Stop all that. What you talking about? Quit following fads. You were made a creator. You are a creator. You bring something great to the table. And that's why I want y'all to subscribe to the YouTube channel so I can interview you, because you are greatness. And I am thankful that I woke up one day and I understood and seen that God really pressed it upon my mind and my body and my heart and my soul and my everything. Daryl Taylor, Moon Rock Focus, you are way more than you know that you are. And no one has never told you that. That don't mean that I love my mama any less. That don't mean that I love my daddy any less. That don't mean that I love anybody any less. Because I understand that we was programmed to be less. So if you got nothing out of this show today, I want you to understand exactly what my brother said. Thank you, my brother. He said, positive vibes save lives. If you don't know who I am Moon Rock Focus, Mr. Motivation every single day, Mr. Inspiration all the time, Mr. Great Vibes for life. Teamwork makes the dream work. Come on with it, brother. Come on with it. Come on, keep dropping that in the comments. That's what I'm talking about. See, when you engaging like that, you don't have a problem with doing it naturally. My brother has been in here for not too long at all, and this God, this is not a regular man right here. This is a God. Y'all better tap into Black Lavender. You better tap in. He jumped instantly in here, showing love, saluting his brother, giving that positive vibe, giving that. That's what you want to be around. So if you ain't got nothing, I need you to be thankful. I need you to be thankful for social media, because it is revealing of the thoughts and the holes and the non-believers. Be thankful for it. It is so much that you can be thankful for instead of having your mind full of hate and misery and loneliness. Be thankful for the skin on the bottom of your feet. You better be thankful for your eyelashes, your nose hairs, your privacy hairs. Why you want to cut all them off too? But that's a whole different conversation. We're going to get to that. But I need each and every one of you to remember you were made in God's unique like being. Stop trying to be a successful in the devil's play shop. And you ain't got to be religious to understand that. Stop trying to be so successful in the devil's play shop. Stop wanting to be saluted by the weakness of us, which is the flesh. Stop being so lustful. Get to the love. And in order to get to the love, you have to first love yourself. You have to love yourself to the fullest. So to all the ones that the programmer wants you to be sad because Valentine's Day won't be celebrated like you think it should be, celebrate this Valentine's Day with loving yourself more, and be thankful that Valentine's holiday is here to expose all the bullshit. Man, let your haters be your motivators. Talk about it, my brother. Man, I want to thank y'all over here on YouTube for tapping in. Y'all have a great day. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all double tap the screen, show the love, share the live, subscribe, do all that. Thank you all to my YouTube family over here. I'm about to tap it on out on YouTube. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tapping into the United We Fly family, 930 Boys, alarm clock of greatness with your KC fam, Moon Rock Focus. Peace out over here on YouTube. So for all my people that are over here on TikTok, I need you to